Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we are winding it back a little bit and we're taking it slow. We are talking about my luxury spa night at home. For today's video, I'm going to be using products from Chantecaille that I have been collecting over the months. We're going to do my evening skincare. But before we go any further, let's take a second to grab our iced coffee or a hot coffee. Let's take a sip and let's get started. So one of the first steps we can do in winding down for the evening is maybe not having coffee, but maybe some tea. You know, when you go to the spa, they give you a nice little cup of tea while you wait before your massage therapy begins. Let's have some tea instead. Or whatever else you feel like having. If you feel like having a glass of wine, go ahead, enjoy, and relax. To get into the full spa experience at home, you might want to light a scented candle as well. Today's video is kindly sponsored by myself. As you guys know, I have an online beauty consulting service. This is where you and I talk one-on-one about your beauty concerns. So if you're looking for a personalized makeup lesson, a one-on-one consultation about your makeup application or techniques, or if you have questions about your skincare routine and you're a little bit intimidated to go into a department store because, let's be honest, oftentimes when you go in asking for help, you leave having bought 5 different products. So if you want to make an appointment with me and have a really unbiased opinion on your current routine, please just click the link in the description box down below. Now that we have our cup of tea or glass of wine, whichever you prefer, let's continue the relaxation because I think a lot of us are pretty stressed out right now for various different reasons. And it's hard to get into that spa mindset. You know, this is something you do for yourself maybe every couple of weeks or whenever you get the chance to do it. Just really take the time to take care of your skin. And I think the first step in that is using a face mist, because I think a face mist kind of takes you out of whatever you're doing. It's like aromatherapy. It's forcing you to relax because you're getting this soft mist of pure rose water. In this case, this is just the Rose de Mai pure rose water. It smells fantastic. It smells like roses. And so for me, this is my first ritual into this spa night. And even if you don't have a facial mist at home, I strongly encourage you to take a few deep breaths in and out, just to relax and unwind. Okay, so after I've misted my face, I like to go in with a cleansing balm. I hands down love a cleansing balm. I just feel like it gets everything off. I have a full face of makeup right now, so I need something that's going to clean everything without stripping my skin. So here I have the Rose de Mai cleansing balm. This is a new product for Chantecaille. This came out I think a few months ago. And I've been testing it out. As you can see, this product lives in my shower. It looks used and loved. And this is a really creamy cleansing balm. I'm using about this much here tonight with you. And the trick with a cleansing balm, whether it's this one or any one you use, you have to use it on dry skin. Yes, I did use the face mist, but you don't want to run your hands under the water. You want to apply this directly on the skin, and then we just want to do some little massages. And here you can just make sure to get all of the makeup off. So now that I've treated my face, let's go in and give myself a nice raccoon look. I think the second you start dealing with eye makeup, especially eyebrow makeup, that totally transforms the face. For me, without eyebrows, I feel like a little naked, to be honest. So what I like to do is I just gently press my fingers on my lashes here. I'm not really adding that much pressure. I'm just pressing my fingers here for a few seconds just to let this cleanser activate. And really with this product here and any product, you really want to massage it into the skin for 30 to 60 seconds. And this way the product really gets a chance to work and remove all of your makeup, and you get to relax and just breathe in the nice Rose de Mai scent. This does smell like roses. If you don't like roses, this may not be the cleanser for you. So once we have thoroughly turned into a raccoon, it is time to use some water. So water will just activate this product. It turns it into a cleansing milk almost. So just with a bit of water, it's just going to help take off everything. And with this step as well, you do want to make sure to really gently massage the skin and do this for, again, maybe 30 to 60 seconds. So one thing that's nice about this cleanser is that it feels so creamy. It feels so nourishing. It doesn't give you that like stripped clean sensation. It almost feels like you're cleaning your face with a moisturizer. That's exactly what it feels like. So after I've done that step of adding the water, I'm going in with an actual cleanser. This is the second step, and this is the final step to really cleanse my skin of all the makeup, sunscreen, environmental dirt and debris, you know, that might be around. I'm gonna go ahead and use the Rice and Geranium Foaming Cleanser. This can technically be used as an exfoliator, but I'm gonna show you the difference. So first of all, you use a really small amount. This is probably more than enough that I need. So if you use the product like this, if you just manipulate it like this, you can feel these small little granules. It feels really fine, but if you were to use it just like this, it would act as an exfoliator because there are these small little granules. But what I do is I just continue to rub it. I just continue to go like this, and this sort of disintegrates the granules so I don't get an exfoliation on contact. And I just take a drop of water and it just transforms it into a cleanser like this. And then I can just use a little bit more water, and then this will be a cleanser. And then again with this one, we want to make sure to really massage the skin and massage for 30 to 60 seconds. So now that I have properly cleansed my skin, I washed off the cleanser with just some lukewarm water, and I'm going back into my rose water, and this will be my toner. So now the next step is exfoliation. So I have here the Hibiscus Smoothing Mask, which as you can see has been well loved. I am definitely running low. I will 100% be repurchasing this. So a lot of us are used to exfoliators that have those granules and you like scrub on your skin. But I personally prefer this type of exfoliator. It's an enzymatic exfoliator. So this is a mask that you leave on your skin and then you rinse off. And there are enzymes in here. I think there's papaya extract, maybe pineapple extract as well. It's papaya and grapefruit, as well as some other flowers and botanicals that will really just help eat the dead skin cells. Think of a little Pac-Man, just like coming and eating all the debris, all the gunk, everything that's like blocking your pores. You leave this on and your skin just looks bright and refreshed. So that's what we're doing. Now, you can go in with a brush, so a clean foundation brush, something like this. This shape is perfect for that sort of thing. You use a separate one, like just for this exactly, and you can apply it. If you ask me today what I prefer, I like to go in with my fingers, but if you ask me in 6 months, I might say a brush. So it's really up to you what you prefer. So let's just go ahead and apply this onto some clean skin. So you do have to make sure to clean your skin beforehand. If you have any makeup or anything like that, you have to remove it before you exfoliate. And I have a little unwelcome guest here on my neck. I have a little breakout. So I'm gonna go ahead and just apply a little bit of that on there. I blame this on scarf wearing. This always happens this time of year when you first start wearing scarves again. So I'm just gonna leave that there for a minute. And this you leave on your skin for 3 to 10 minutes, it's up to you. And when you first apply it, you do feel this little tingling sensation. It's totally normal. It doesn't burn, it doesn't hurt. It just feels like a little tingling. So if you feel this sensation at home, it's normal. Okay, so after several minutes, let's go ahead and remove this mask. Now, if you apply a really thin layer, it sort of dries out and you can actually rub it away and it kind of just flakes off, or you can go in with some cotton pads or a face cloth and just wet it and then remove. It's really up to you. I'm using some reusable cotton pads here. I got them off of Etsy or Amazon, but I think that Chantecaille also sells their own reusable cotton rounds now as well. And you just want to make sure to get all of that exfoliating product off, because if you leave it on, it will continue to exfoliate. Okay, so next up is the Radiance Elixir. This is hydrating, this is illuminating, this is basically what I want. And so when you look at the texture, you can see that it has this sort of like pearlescent glow to it. So I am just going to apply this here onto the face. And now with this as well, massage it onto the skin, maybe give yourself a little bit of massages here. And one thing I learned, I think it was in a Chantecaille masterclass or one of the Zoom lessons, is you know your jawbone here, the line, you can go ahead and work that as you're massaging into your skin, as you're applying your serums and your face creams. Just, you know, gently encourage that jawbone structure. You can feel free to take it up on your jawline here and help define that as well. Now I have here something that I'm really excited to test out with you. This is the Nano Gold Energizing Eye Serum. This is supposed to help moisturize, soothe, erase fine lines. I think it's essentially supposed to be like a cup of coffee for your under eye area. I have to say that on first contact, it feels very cooling. It feels like an ice cube that I'm just rubbing around my under eye here. So this feels fantastic. And then followed by my beautiful gold energizing eye recovery masks here. So I think just the gold is going to help me look really refreshed, awake, plumped. And you can see that there are two sides here. There's a thicker side here and a thinner. So if you have like heavy under eye bags, you want to put it this way. But let's say you have crow's feet on the outside here, then you'd put it this way. Whichever area you want to work more is where you put the thicker side. So I think today or tonight I'm feeling a little bit like I have some under eye bags that I'd like to treat. So I'm going to go ahead and just place this here. Okay, these little eye masks are going to do their job. They're supposed to help eliminate the look of puffiness, eliminate the look of dark circles and fine lines. So while we wait, I'm going to go ahead and do a mask around these eye masks. So a few weeks ago, the Chantecaille counter that I always buy from at the Holt Renfrew in Montreal had a giveaway, and one of the giveaway items was this gold recovery mask. And guess who won the giveaway? I did. I've never won a giveaway in my entire life, but when they told me that I had won this gold recovery mask, you bet that I was excited. I have tried this before in sample sizes, and I have to say that I really, really loved it. I contemplated buying the full-size mask because it was that outstanding, but lucky for me, I got the full size in a giveaway in a contest. So the full-size mask comes with a little spatula here, so you don't have to dip your fingers into the mask. Now, the same rule that I talked about before about using a clean foundation brush does apply to this gold mask. If you prefer applying this with a brush, you are more than welcome to. I personally think I'm going to use this little spatula that came with the mask and also my fingertips. So when I used this in the past, I applied a layer and then went to bed. You can use this a few different ways. You can apply a generous layer and then leave it on for 20 minutes and then rinse it off, or you can go to bed with it. I much prefer to leave these types of masks on overnight. You don't have to go too thick because you're going to leave it on all night, but for me, I just think you get your money's worth if you leave it on while you sleep. And of course, don't forget the neck as well. So in the past, when I've worn this gold recovery mask, I genuinely felt like the next day I woke up and my skin was just glowing. It just looked better. It was more radiant, more plump, more hydrated, just wonderful. Now, I have heard several times from Angela, the makeup artist for Chantecaille, through several of the Zoom meetings, that you can actually reuse these eye masks. She strongly encourages that you just put these back in the little pack that it came in and then reuse them again the next day. I think they can be used once or twice because there is some liquid here, some serum in the pack here. So you can just take these off and reuse them. I've never actually tried this, but I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the big reveal. These have been on for about 15 minutes now. So let's go ahead and just take these off. I think there definitely is more radiance and luminosity right here, and this isn't even the area that I applied my gold recovery face mask, so I think there is a difference. I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of eye cream because that mask was really nice, but it was more of a serum. So I'm gonna go into this Stress Repair Concentrate. This stuff is so good. It's kind of dangerous how good it is because it's really expensive. It's a really nice, rich texture, and I swear when I use this, I can see an immediate depuffing and brightening and hydrating at the same time. And this product here, you can also use around the contours of the mouth. If you are starting to notice any fine lines around your lips, you can use this around the contour as well. Now, I did use the Gold Recovery Mask, but another option that I would also like is the Jasmin and Lily Healing Mask. This stuff is amazing, and as you can tell, it's really well loved because it's basically empty. I desperately need a backup of this one here. This is just really, really hydrating and also very brightening. It really does brighten your skin. Like anytime I use it, the next day if I film a video, people tell me that I look refreshed, that I looked like I slept better, that my skin just looks brighter and more awake. So this one here is definitely more brightening and hydrating. Also, it's more soothing. If you have redness, if you have breakouts, irritation, this is definitely the better mask for you because it really is soothing, brightening, and hydrating. Whereas the Gold Recovery Mask is really good if you have very dry, dehydrated, parched skin. It's very nourishing and very rich, and it also gives you that instant radiance the next day. So these are just two really good masks that I love. Now, to finish off the look, because I feel like being extra, I'm going in with a facial oil. This is the Rose de Mai facial oil. This feels really nice and nourishing. It has the same scent as the face mist, as the cleanser, this sort of signature rose scent. And the reason you use a facial oil at the end of your routine is to just lock in any hydration. We really want to lock in any moisture, any ingredients we have on our skin. We just want to lock them in. This is just a really nice, luxurious extra product. It's something that I really enjoy in the colder winter months, adding a facial oil at the end of my evening routine because it just adds that little glow. It also doesn't cause breakouts. It's not a type of oil to clog your pores. It's just going to give you that extra nourishment during the colder months. So this is my Chantecaille spa night at home. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you got some inspiration, some ideas. I hope you managed to relax and unwind a little bit with us. And yeah, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think of these skincare items. Do you have them at home? Do you use them? Do you love them? Let us know. Before we go, please make sure you're subscribed to my channel, and also feel free to hit that notification bell on the side so you can be notified whenever I post a new video. Okay guys, I think this is it for today's video. Thank you all so much for stopping by. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.